Okay. Yes. How you guys doing? You looking good? Yes. You looking sharp? Somebody say Chidi go clean up. I say I dey clean up. Oh, my age don't come. You know, all this belle wey you dey see. I try to remove it. I can't dey see one. Then those days when you're beginning to grow white hair, you just go in front of the mirror. It's like I reduce make no dey shine, but this one I'll go ahead. Reduce the shine. It's like two. Come dey shine on top of my this thing like see wetin happen. Like reduce. Look just take this kind mellow something. But people wey dey say Chidi go clean up. You say you don't like this my meat sazy. Yeah. Yes, if today is your first day, I want to welcome you. You did well to come to this channel, but make sure that you subscribe to our channel. You might wait a little bit and see if you like us. But if you do, surprise, subscribe to our channel, okay? And for the repeat offenders, I want to welcome you. I want to thank you for your faithfulness. These days, it's not easy to have a broadcast at the usual times that we normally do it. So we're going to be changing from time to time. All I'm trying to do is to, under the circumstances, still bring you a show. Okay, so even if I have an appointment, I have something doing, I'll still squeeze time if it is later in the day to still come on the record this um, record my broadcast. So it's okay. Even if you don't meet it live, you can still watch it later and you can still forward it to your friends. In fact, that's what I do. Every time I start and I see that the program is on, I go ahead and I take it and I share it around. So do me a favor and let's do that now. I do that all the time because YouTube has been funny these days. Another day I'll talk about it, but YouTube finds it difficult to spread our channel's videos, okay? When people are reporting you, they think that's a way of, I don't even know what they think they're doing. But YouTube will tell you that they're reporting you, they're saying this, they're saying that. Some people go and say that our video is pornography. Can you imagine that? Say, pornography. My brother Wanda Anderson. It's a child, it's a sign of wisdom. See, wisdom to make money, wisdom to laugh when you're angry, wisdom to want to slap somebody, but you wait, you don't slap them because wisdom. See this one here, see this wisdom here. Is this is the wisdom I used to buy my first car? This one. Then this one, this you get one that is here, okay, here. See this just this small wisdom with the that, that's the wisdom I used to drive bad people crazy. All right, let's do this, please. Let's do this quickly before they kill us. Today, I'm not gonna waste time. I'm just gonna quickly do this and we'll be out of here. I kid you not. I'm not gonna waste time. But some people complain, Chidi, we don't get the video. What's going on? Why is it that you don't send us your video anymore? I they try you, I they send. See, like I they send now. But sometimes when I want to send, people are impatient. They're like, why are you just talking? Just go to the thing. I noticed they removed yesterday. Yeah, they removed the live. It's okay. It's okay. They told me to chop off one or two things. I'll do that. Our channel has been under a lot of attack lately, but for that one yesterday, if you notice, Dr. Erica was saying no, they're going to, but it was too late. But I just enjoyed myself yesterday. I got carried away talking about so many things. But we're gonna get it back. We're just gonna trim off some parts where they had copyrights on them. So after we trim it, it's gonna come back. That was really a nice program. Like I enjoyed myself. I'm telling you. I think it says the Oscar video. Yeah, it's the Oscar video. It's the Oscar video. 2016 Oscar video, not this one. If they try it in this one, the whole of the internet will crash. Like if they try because you see how they are funny. The last Oscar was it's a big publicity for them because it went viral. So they are not gonna penalize your channel for spreading the slap that that uh, I keep wanting to say Wesley Snipes. Will Smith. Yeah, Wesley Snipes was not even there. I don't know what's happening to him. So they're not gonna penalize you for that. They want you to share it. That's what they want you to do. But the 2016 that we went and played, that's what they went and slammed. Maybe I should even start calling this show the night show, late night show, late night with Chidi, late night Chidi, and we just come here and we just hang. Like I see some people here, and when I see them, I just feel like I'm connecting with you. It's Nani. I see you, and I mean, it's just like I'm talking to you. I like it. I think it's the 2026 one because 2022 is all over. Yeah, 2026. But yeah, it's 2000 and whatever. It was that one where he was talking about Jada Pinkett being angry over Will Smith not getting an award. That's the one that they caught, okay? But it's all good. It's all good. Today, the major thing that is supposed to be happening right now, the major thing that we should all be expecting is that Jeremiah Omotofufeyin, this man is supposed to be telling us where we should come and collect testimony. Testimony is, of course, the little boy who got missing in his church. Today, he's supposed to be telling us where to come and collect testimony. But I know he flips it around. He flips it around, and these guys, they're so confident he thinks he can do anything. But me, I know it's late. It's late right now. But and maybe they'll hear me now saying I'm going to call them, and they won't pick the call. But I'm going to go to Facebook. Their number is there. Plus, but sometimes they just put that WhatsApp number. They not let anybody call that number. And I'm going to call the number of their Facebook page 234-704-816-6222. You'd be surprised. That's how I do a lot of things. Some people think there's one big magic or I have one big connection. I don't have any big connection or anything. Sometimes I'm looking for people's number. I just search on the internet. Is Erica that Dr. Erica? I don't put Dr. Erica. Maybe see what happened to Will Smith. If our face come frown like this, maybe I'm gonna slap somebody. No, I'm just kidding. It was the Dr. Erica that showed me, like we're looking for somebody. Next thing is it's like this is the person's number, call the person. I'm like, how did you do that? I just go around the internet. People drop their numbers in place that you cannot expect. So it's not a big deal. When you're looking for somebody's number, just look around. You never know, you might just find them. So this is the number that this prophet Owoto Fufeyin has. Omoto, not Owoto, Omoto. So let me call that number and see what happens. You never know. Somebody might pick the phone. When they see away number, and you say, maybe this is dollars calling. You never know. But it's quite late in Nigeria. But I will still, if somebody picks it, I will ask them whether they found the boy. Just like that. Incidentally. Abi, you people are on my program watching. You're going to tell them not to pick the phone. Is that what you people do? Is that you people will go and tell them not to pick my number? I want them to answer. Nobody. So nobody answered his phone, man. They didn't want to answer that phone. Okay. I'm gonna call one more number. One number, and I'm gonna come and talk about this man. Just one more number that we see here is supposed to be christmercyland.org, and I tried to open their website because they have a website in Warri. They have a website, um, but what do you find there? Because the website has to also have um, have a contact number. And somebody might just say, Chidi, why are you doing this? Why are you going to call them this late in the night? It's because they are bad people. I don't care. It's not that I don't know how to respect people's privacy. But people like this, I'm not calling them because I want to be nice. I'm calling them because I want them 234 813. But I'm sure they must have saved my number. And they'll say, come, if anything is coming from this number, you people should never pick it. Even though it's late, who knows? Maybe it's prayer request. Let's see whether somebody will pick it. So what if there's an emergency? Nobody will pick the number. How is there no prayer line? Okay. One last number. One last number. Um, we'll play this game and sometimes it works. That doesn't work. 234 814 8031 476. And if you guys are here telling them not to pick my number, it's not good though. It's not good. Hmm. Hmm. Hello? Hello, sorry. I know it's late. Is this Christ Mercy Land? God bless you too. I'm calling from Worship Media here in Toronto, and I wanted to know if you guys have found testimony, the child that got missing in your church, because your pastor said today is the day it was going to be found.
Okay.
So have you guys found the missing child? You can't answer the question, but this is the number you have on the internet. This is the number you say people should call if they want to get you. This is your official number.
Yes, sir.
And your pastor said on the internet that by the fourth day that you will find the child, and you guys were rejoicing. So we too were rejoicing with you. And because I'm all the way in Canada, I said, let me call. At least by now it's 12 midnight, so the day has passed. So that's why I'm calling. I want to be the first person to break the news.
Till I get to church tomorrow.
Till you get to church tomorrow, you'll know. Okay, please save my number and call me back. Okay? Okay, what's your name?
God bless you, sir.
Your name is God Bless You. Oh, throwback. He said your name is who? He said God bless you, sir. Diego. Hey, tomorrow morning I'll call them. You guys see, I just called them. At least somebody answered the line. Oh, jeez. See this man, he thinks you can just come. He think we are mumu. He think we are mumu people. You just come and just give prophecy. Then after you give prophecy, you go back and you change the prophecy, and you think we should just go and sleep. You think we should just go? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like what a hell? What a hell, man! What a, like how can you do that? Just come, do people like me. You say would be mumu. You say with the child, we just wanted to distract our attention. Then after you distract our attention, then you think that we will be mumu. We will not be mumu. You must to that you have to, you got to. You have to come and tell us. You go come tell us wetin you mean. When you tell us wetin you mean, then at that time we go come we go the way we go take analyze this story. You think we're just going to we're just going to just allow you, just continue, just move on. Why should we move on from the story? When going nowhere, man. I'm looking for to just remind you, we played it yesterday. And where did he say that? He said that where did he say that? Where did he say that now? United, where? This is where he responded to the thing. So let's go and show. Just so you think we forgot? We don't forget what you talk, oh. We don't forget what you talk. Think we'll just forget. We're not forgetting, forget all your things. People are quarreling. People can quarrel now. People, that's why they're human beings. They're quarreling. They are fighting a big battle. People are fighting a big battle. You think it's easy?
What will you do? What will you do? I will rededicate myself to God. You rededicate? I will rededicate myself. What about you? If this baby. Now the enemies, the Lord said, He said the baby, He has set confusion among the people that who caused this calamity.
Jesus.
That is the God, that evil plan. He said He want to now bring up. He going to put it.
I don't understand why you say. I'm confused. When this guy says there will be confusion amongst the people who plan the calamity. So which one is the calamity now? Is this the missing child that is the calamity, or the backlash that his church is getting, the negative publicity? Is that what is he's screaming, he's crying, he's mourning that there's a calamity. That's what he's saying. There's a kind that God will come against these people that brought this calamity. Diego, the church and Jeremiah Omotofufeyin should have had a celebratory service Wednesday evening, showing us the child testimony with the police there to take testimony to his mother. He will have that. He will have that. He will still have it. No, it's not running anywhere. We're not forgetting. Pastor, we will remind you. We will remember you. We will remember for you. We will remember it for you, Pastor. Don't worry.
What will you do? What will you that watching me? What will you do? What
will I do? Don't worry.
What will you do to God? But I'm telling you,
a feast of thanksgiving.
Hey, listen, take this my words. Even 1 second to this put to run up. This baby that missing, you hear good news.
Amen.
Even 1 second to this month. I am what I have seen in the realm of the spirit. I'm seeing. How can you accuse the person like this? I always remember only one man. I said, this man is a strong man, he's a hero. Senior prophet TB Jesus.
Allah funa. Oh, after 4 days. Oh, Kai. Oh God. Nana, remember, oh, Kai. Sorry. Now me make mistake. Today na the 30th. I says 1 minute to the end of this month. Now tomorrow be the end of the month. Oh, I make mistake. Make serious mistake. This is not tomorrow. So guys, we apologize. Pastor Jeremiah, apologize. Me, apologize. For say I slap you. Oh, sorry. Shall slap you. slap the entire. I don't slap you. I only call that telephone. I call for phone. I don't slap you. When I don't call record and now say, GD, something will do you. Come and see prophecy for me. Say I slap you in my dream or my vision. Now I just a slip of mouth. I don't mean that. I was trying to say I apologize for telling you that today is the day you're supposed to bring testimony. It's tomorrow. Me, I'll call tomorrow. I'll give you time. By the time you will reach the time when I do my own presentation, by that time you go don't do anything with. But on a serious note, it will be like I will dance. I'll do a video like I will dance like I've never danced before. If this child comes out tomorrow, that's my prayer. That's all our joy. But we'll be there to make sure that that will celebrate with you. Yes, we have to make sure that we celebrate with you. The only thing is that we have a mixed feeling. Mixed feeling being that, but make the child come out first. I don't want to talk about any other thing. Another prayers, okay. Yeah, I already read about this before. So that's it, you guys. We gotta move on because he said 4 days. He was in confusion actually. That's his problem. He was confused. He had said in 4 days' time, 4 days from when he was speaking, that's today. And right about now, it is 12 midnight in Nigeria. Okay, so he said 1 second to that time, it don't pass. But then again, when he was talking, after he so I don't know which one is blunder, because after that he now said 1 second to the end of this month, baby will be found. But what will you do to God? What will you do to God? English now wicked something. What will you do to God? What do you want me to do to God? Anyways, so let's leave Jeremiah and tomorrow we'll follow up. Now that I know that number is working, poor man, I'm put him for trouble. Answer that question. Say, Oga, I can't answer that question. No. Answer that question. No. If I can't answer that question now, I go enter trouble. But guys, I'm telling you, learn this lesson from me. It has worked so much for us. Sometimes some very, very complicated numbers of people you're looking for. What celebrate? I'm giving you a trade secret. I'm giving you a secret now. Like this, we've gotten numbers of people that we're trying to look for them. They say go through our manager, go through our PA. PA say go through our MA. MA say go through director, producer. We'll be looking for these people to get their number weeks, sometimes months and months and months. And then we'll just go through this route and somebody will be answering their phone by themselves. You jam a company that they registered before they became big man. That time when it's only one number that is your house number, your mobile number. When they say office number, you put the same number. They say mobile number, you put the same number. They say cell number, you put the same number. Fax number, you put the same number. That time when they open one company and they use that number, they forgot to close it. Even though the company collapsed, but there's something online still having that number. You Google their name, that thing will pop up. You call them, they will answer you. and by then you don't catch them, and they'll give you either an interview or something. And it works like miracle. Go and try it, man. If that's the only thing you learn from me today, God bless you. Eyes of the people of God should see the truth by now that Prophet Lion, I love that. Prophet Lion is going forth in many so-called churches that are not churches of the Most High God. Wake up, children of the Most High God. Good one, anointed prayers. Very good one. Anyways, I know you guys have seen online. It's no longer news that people have been saying Choma this, Choma that, Choma. Look, I will always stand for that girl, for that lady, whoever she is. I'm not gonna criticize her at all, at all. If I can defend her, I will, right? And I'm sticking so much right now by saying that, but that's where I stand. If you ever want to think about where I stand, and our focus is going to be on testimony. I'm not doing much. I'm here in Canada. I'm not in Nigeria. Uh, I'm just going to keep speaking and looking at what's happening and consulting in the background as much as I can. But the main people down there who are doing most of the job is Bisola, and I really, really commend Bisola for what Bisola is doing. Bisola is keeping contact with Ruth, and but she's no longer with Choma for now, and Choma felt that was the best thing to do. So all you people who are saying this Choma she's not holding her anymore. Oh my goodness, I should have seen this girl cry. See, that's the funny thing. People have pushed this woman and pushed this woman. This one was so frustrated. This Choma woman, she just said, I'm sorry, my dear. I can't. This girl was crying. The family was begging. It says, what can I do? There's so much people are saying that I kidnapped her. I'm working with Jeremiah. I'm working with police. I don't want again. I'm telling you. And so she's with that family. But it's okay. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. But the good thing is she's not leaving her. She's not abandoning her. She's still interested in her case. And whatever it takes, she's going to support. But she just wants, for those people who just turning all her goodness upside down, she just wants you to have your peace of mind. Although I was telling her, you can't please people. Low. If you're doing it because of people, they will, even if you kill yourself, they say, kill yourself well. But she's good. She's in a better place now than she was 2-3 days ago. It is important for people never to judge the Church of Christ by the standards of man, because people should focus on knowing Jesus and not knowing pastors. It's better for people never to judge the Church of Christ by the standards of man, because people should focus on knowing Jesus and not knowing. But it's too difficult. I agree with you, but man, this pastor self, where they send work, maybe they are representatives of God. Let them go there and do what they send them for now. You tell people gather, you tell them, I'm going to lead you to Christ. It's difficult because it is the pastors that lead people to Christ. They come there, you pray for them, and you say, I'm going to lead you to Christ. You lead them to Christ. And after leading them to Christ, you now tell them not to use you as a standard. It's difficult now. Maybe they talk, say, follow me, even as I follow Christ. Is that these men, they should be very, very careful. People who are men of God. Somebody says, okay, and I'm telling you, say, whoever Choma is, her good works cannot be evil spoken about. May Choma and Bisola be blessed. Yes, they will. I told her. This is exactly what I told her. I said to her, you can never be punished for your good works. I'm a testimony to this. I and my wife, we've done things to people. We've helped people. They just turn the whole thing around there. You feel like, I'm telling you, not once, not twice. But at the end of the day, what happens? We still get lifted up. Far above even the people who turned your goodness into evil. You just get lifted far above them, and you just show them grace and mercy. Dr. Chidi, there are men of God and there are men of the native God. You got that one very, very well. There are men of God and there are men of God. There are plenty of them all over the place. But they will see, they will hear when. This story is not going away. Oh. It's not going away. I can prophesy to you that Ruth will be okay. She will be okay. Do you know, it's today that I got to know that Ruth had all her children by cesarean operation. All her children. 4. My mother had 3. After that, they told her, you can't have any more. 3 surgeries. No, madam, stop. We're 3 boys. My wife, Dr. Erica, had 2 or has 2. Our son, Kenneth, our daughter, Ijoma, but she also had a fibroid surgery. And they told us, you people can't do anymore. I said, but I said, Dr. Chidi, hey. I said, but, I said, shut up. I said, but what? I said, Chidi, I'm warning you. Chidi, how many times did I call you? I said, 3. He said, listen to my voice. So take care of my people. No, but man, I was shocked to find out that 4th child, this 4th testimony, was her 4th child. You can imagine a physically challenged woman being pregnant and having to undergo cesarean operation to have that baby. See, women, you know what I'm talking about. Doctors, people in the medical profession, you know that 4th pregnancy is a crazy thing. So that's why that child is a testimony. I think that's why she named the child Testimony. You know, and I was just so touched that she'll have to go through all that and be looking for this child now. But I am very, very hopeful that we'll hear good news. I just keep praying. But like you heard in my interview with Bisola yesterday, the mother truly believes that the child is still alive. So we believe strongly with her that the child is alive and that we're going to see the child one of these days. Okay? Papa Lola Comedy Channel says there are fake shops and there are original, but if you know what you're going to buy, you will surely discern which one is the best. So therefore, in the end, final analysis, what it's saying is make you shine your eye well. Shine your eye well. Okay? So guys, just keep praying. Keep praying for testimony. Keep praying for Ruth. Okay? I told you people, don't worry about this. Say, see how petty these pastors can be. Very, very petty. Very, very petty. You leave the big story you're chasing. Oh, people say they didn't say, and you're rejoicing. There's confusion in the enemy camp. You're rejoicing. What is the confusion? Forget about all that. She's going to be very, very fine. Ruth will be fine. And eventually, by God's grace, her child will be found. Okay, we'll get down to the bottom of that story. Any which way how. I promise you that. As long as God is on our side. Let's talk about Sowore. Then I'll come and tell you about this Kaduna train attack. Nigeria is just totally finished, completely finished. You see why I told you people? You see that football match yesterday was a bad omen. I don't know. I felt it. The whole day was just very gloomy and moody for me concerning that game. I never liked it. I'm telling you. Like Muhammad was saying, Nigeria is the only country where he sees that people are chanting for another country to win their own country. I thought I was the only one. Oh. It's later that I came to hear that people wanted Nigeria to lose. People were cheering Ghana to win Nigeria. Can you imagine that? And I was one of those people, guilty, very, very guilty. I'm guilty as charged. After that game, I was praying that Nigeria should lose. Because this is not any time at all for us to be doing waiting football match, then we'll win, start rejoicing, say who died. No, 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 no. This kind of time we should not be rejoicing about. You see, God should give it to the people who did well. Ghana played better. Ghana is more organized. Ghana has a leader, even if it's not perfect, but a leader that you can present. Did you see Ghana president calling their coach? He was even telling the guy, sir, president to copy. At least something. Look at, like, you know what I mean? Even if your president is not a good person, they get as your president will be when, like, if you see your president for TV like this, you turn and tell your people, say, that's my president. So when they show Buhari, instead of you say that's my president, you go tell someone, say that's my president. You say which one? I say that one now. So, but I can't see that's your that's your problem. If you don't see it, that's your problem. But that's my president. Don't even look where your president did. Oh my God. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. Somebody says, popular comedy says, the child will be found because their cover was blown. May the Lord continue to be the shepherd of the people in Nigeria. You know why I said let the child be found first? The child will be found. Then somebody will tell us the story of where the explanation. You give us the explanate of how the child got missing and where the child has been all this time. All that explanate will come out. If it doesn't come out, something will follow. But it's not something we'll talk about here. So that's yesterday's football. Not just that we deserve to lose, not just that we lost, there was a stampede and the doctor was killed. Calf doctor was killed in that stampede. As if Nigeria don't have enough problem. As if things are not already working bad for us. We now come and have the calf doctor killed. That's every part of our land is soiled with blood. People's blood is spilled all over the place, everywhere where we are having fun, inside the nightclub, everywhere people slump and die. People are killed, people are hatcheted, people are macheted, people are die everywhere. 30 die, 20 die, 40 die, everywhere. We don't need to win the match. We're not ready. When we are ready, God will give us victory. Now, no. If God give us, God can give you something that you cannot handle. If God give us victory right now, it will kill us. Football victory. If God give us football victory, it will kill us because it will make us, we think again. If you're living in a place that terrorists used to disturb people in the night, you forget, and then you make them come and kill you. So it's good. God hold that victory. Never will suffer small. Never reach. When it reach, you will know, sir. Trust me, I can tell you. No, not be this Nigeria where I see now. So Sowore was having an interview, and they were asking him questions, and I think he did very well. He did really, absolutely, brilliantly, very well. I'm telling you, he did. Like, I was so proud watching him because that is who we are. That's how we roll. When I say we, I mean the Take It Back movement and the African Action Congress. So I'm going to tell you a little bit of, because some people wonder, this Sowore, how is he doing? What does he have? What does he have to give? And Chidi, I like this Sowore. It's just that. Honestly, I wish somebody would open their mouth and tell me what is the just that you're saying. What's the question that you have, so I can answer you. Okay, but listen to what Sowore said in an interview. Just about 2 minutes of it, and we'll be off.
Welcome to the show. Now, online news publisher, rights activist, and politician Sowore has declared interest to run for the 2023 presidential election. Sowore says his decision to run for the presidential office again comes after due consultation on the plight of Nigerians, especially the teeming population of unemployed youths. He says his system of governance will focus on workers' welfare, free education for young people, job creation, and pension reforms. The rights activist is contesting on the platform of the African Action Congress, AAC. Let's listen to him.
As soon as I become the president of Nigeria, because it's not a matter of whether I will be, we are talking to the first democratically elected president of Nigeria. But we are going to make sure that Nigeria works for everybody. As soon as I become sworn in, come June 12, 2023, I will release all political detainees, particularly Kanu and Sunday Igboho, and we are saying that we are going to reform the pension system in such a way that
in a Nigerian worker,
Okay.
but we are paying them for question. I'm just saying.
So there's a question. They asked him a question. They asked Sowore a question. They said, "You said you were going to pay Nigerian workers 100,000, and they were asking him, how do you say that you're going to pay a Nigerian worker 100,000? How is that possible?" So I think he was answering the question, and this is what he got to say. I'm not sure whether the guy had already asked the question, but that's the question he's about to answer.
Saying that, our problem in Nigeria is not wealth creation, it's equitable distribution of the wealth that has been our problem. Had we invested the little, as they call it, that we make in our people, we would have enough to go around. But when you have a country that is held to ransom by greedy people, you can never have enough. In fact, they are the ones who ask us, where would you get the money from? People in the Senate ask us, where would you get the money from? But we are paying them 14 million naira a month, an average member of the Nigerian Senate. And you are paying a Nigerian worker who works 5 days a week, 30,000 naira.
And this 30,000 is not even being paid, though. Some states are still arguing that they cannot pay minimum wage of 30,000. That is to say, there are people in Nigeria who are earning less than 30,000. People are earning 15,000, 20,000 in Nigeria as I speak to you. And some people think there's nothing wrong with that.
If he has to work 30,000 naira for his entire life, he worked for 38 years before he can make 14 million naira.
Well, that figure has always been disputed by the National
It's
Assembly
not
management
disputed.
every now
It's
and
not
then.
disputed.
Despite even some lawmakers coming out to actually make that
why is it
claim.
that it's secret, that they can't tell you how much they make? It's because they know that this is not disputable.
Well, the basic salaries, we already know that one. As
We are talking about their take-home pay.
Yeah.
It's different, and the take-home pay of a Nigerian worker is earning 30,000 naira per month. Is not even up to 30,000 naira by the time they make all the deductions.
Very interesting indeed.
Yes.
Now, let me take you up on this issue of you wanting to be president.
Yes.
Why has it been difficult for Nigeria to actually have someone who is either a technocrat or a younger person that's full of ideas that can be able to revolutionize the country?
I was very, very surprised that this guy will be asking this kind of question. Right in this interview, every time Sowore wanted to say something that was indicting to the government or to the leadership, he would try to cut it off. He would try to speak on behalf of the leadership, on behalf of why? And then you come back and say, why is it that young people? It is because of the kind of information that mainstream media is supposed to be feeding these younger people, but you don't feed it to them. You jump up and you have a hard on every time something goes wrong. That's part of the problem. Okay, guys, you can go and watch this program on Rise TV, it's on Sahara Reporters, it's on Take It Back TV, it is also on WM TV. Okay, all right. Like I said, I want to run through this. It's been a very, very hectic day, but I'm trying to keep to the promise that I will always come and have interaction with you guys and reflect on what's going on. And you see, this has been awesome because every time I read something, I learn something. I read, I learn something. So thank you so much for everybody that is commenting in the comment section. Okay, finally, let's talk about all these terrorist attacks. All these terrorist attacks in uh, in in Kaduna State. Let me start by um, let me start from what Femi Adeyeye. Femi Adeyeye is the secretary of the African Action Congress, and there's something he sent to me. I'm not sure who wrote it, but it looks like, anyway, it's a Harry Potter's. Okay, it's Femi Adeyeye, but it was published in Sahara Reporters, so I'm going to read it. It says the African Action Congress has called on Nigerians to resist any attempt by President Muhammadu Buhari to hand over the leadership of the country to terrorists when his tenure ends in May 2023. Just the watch you, because how come all of a sudden, you're just beginning to see terrorism everywhere? They're attacking. And all these attacks is taking place inside Kaduna State. I hope you people, you can see the things that like some of us see it. You can analyze like some of us analyze. All of a sudden, terrorists. If I wrote terrorists, they didn't allow me to publish it. Don't mind them. But I had to put bandits. Okay. It's what do you call it? This terrorism that you're seeing, all these terrorist operations are happening inside Kaduna. This is Kaduna where El Rufai is the governor. This is the same El Rufai that was the one that organized Boko Haram people. I'm telling you, the same El Rufai, the powerful El Rufai, but inside his Kaduna state. Hi, Grandma Esther, good to have you here. Yes, that interview was very irritating. I was like, which side are you on? The interviewer. He just kept tackling Sowore. He was talking all over him. But it's okay. We already know that they are compromised. So whatever they're doing, we are not surprised. It's not a surprise to us in any way at all, any which way how. It's not surprising. So they can do whatever they want to do. So Femi Adeyeye, who is the secretary of AAC, has said we should be careful not to allow Buhari to hand over the nation to terrorists in May 2023. In a statement on Tuesday by the party's National Publicity Secretary, Femi Adeyeye, the AAC said that human life was no longer worth living, anything tangible, human life. Under Buhari's administration, hence the need for citizens to reject any person or group thrown forward by the president and his successors in 2023. That means to say, this one that, imagine a democracy, they'll be saying, we decide that this person will be this, we decide that this person will be this. But we're saying that whoever people want to hurt on the people will reject you. And the statement reads, country is yet again thrown into a mourning mood as terrorists attack the terrorists attack keep hitting all corners of our space, and our people are mindlessly and in the most gruesome manner slaughtered. It wouldn't be out of place to ask the Muhammadu Buhari regime, what is the worth of human life in today's Nigeria? You're asking Buhari, what is the worth of human life? Yesterday night, the so-called bandits furthered their attacks on the Kaduna International Airport by bombing a train ferrying about 1,000 passengers. You know, they had attacked the airplane. So see what happened. See what happened. You want to go to Kaduna, you have a flashy car, you're a big man. You can't use your car. You know what people used to do? They'll come with their flashy car, they'll park it somewhere, and they'll take Kekena Pep to the park. They'll be carrying a bag. Everybody learned to carry a bag. That bag has their clothes, the good clothes they used to go to work. So when they change and take a bus to Kaduna, when they come out, they go to one hotel or one shop or somewhere and change into their Abuja clothes, go to work, do the same thing on their way back. But after a while, the attack on transporters and transportation plying that route, Abuja Kaduna road, became so much that people couldn't travel again by bus or public transport. So what did they resort to? The ones that have money, they started flying. But you notice that terrorists went and destroyed the airport, held the plane to hostage from taking off. Where? Kaduna. So according to Femi Adeye, he said yesterday night, the so-called bandits furthered their attack on the Kaduna International Airport by bombing a train ferrying about 1,000 passengers to Abuja. As we write, the number of casualties is yet to be ascertained. Point of concern for us is that the African Action Congress in the point for us at the African Action Congress is that if Kaduna State, listen to him, if Kaduna State that houses major military formations in the country, the training academy, NDA, Nigerian Defense Academy, is there in Kaduna. Defense houses are in Kaduna. Nigerian Military Intelligence Headquarters, Kaduna, etc. If they could be easily breached without any ounce of intimidation leaking to our security apparatus, if they could be breached, there could be a security breach inside Kaduna, and the information didn't leak to our security apparatus, where else in the country is safe? You tell me. It is clear that these repeated attacks of this magnitude are products of very high level intelligence compromise. The bombings and renewed confidence of the terrorists. Do you see that? The bombings and renewed confidence, they have confidence right now, keep justifying our long-term suspicion that President Buhari is only interested to keep justifying our that President Buhari is only interested in looting and destroying all that is left in the country in order to hand over to his terrorist allies. They will try, but God will not allow them to succeed. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Somebody said, interesting. You need to round up. My dear, let me confess to you, I am tired. I'm tired. So many things just make you tired. Let me see what he says here. El-Rufai already said on Rise that they know where the terrorists are, but they are afraid of ICC if they kill them. But the same people are not afraid of ICC killing people in Eastern. You see what I'm saying? They know where. Can you see what you're hearing? Wicked people. I agree with you, Grandma Esther Louis. I'm going to round up. I have a lot of things to say about this train that happened, but yeah, I agree with you. Sometimes when you're tired, right? What can you do? You just want to push, and you want to push and make sure that you're putting something out there, to keep pushing the struggle. But yes, if you gotta go, you gotta go. So guys, let's just stop here, okay? Let's stop here. We'll continue in our next video, okay? and just keep pushing. I know the situation looks hopeless. So many people died. So many people died in this Kaduna thing. So many people. The stories. I was going to go through the stories. There are some heartbreaking, heart-wrenching stories. You know, there was a survivor who talked about how they came shooting. They entered the train, and I'll talk about all that maybe tomorrow. All right, guys. I love you on behalf of Dr. Erica and everyone. I'll see you guys in our next video. Bye bye.